ABC, it's Greeno. I'm just feeling like making a video. Thought I'd do a quick update. Don't have a lot here, but show a few. We'll put them away. Just man, been sick all week with I guess there's something going around. A lot of people at work have it, and it's like summer cold or something, man. Started out feeling like allergies, and then it just kept kicking in. But anyways, feeling better, and hadn't done a video for almost a couple weeks, so thought I'd do one tonight. Alright, jump right into it. What I'm listening to now, I can't remember if I've showed this or not. I picked it up a while back. I'm just getting around to listening to it. I'm awful about that stuff. But Black Sabbath Live at Hammersmith Odeon. It's pretty killer. It's a 3 vinyl set. It's from like January of '82 with Ronnie James Dio. And yeah, it's a lot from the 2 albums he did with him and the classic Sabbath stuff, you know, War Pigs, Paranoid, the whole 9. But what's cool is Heaven and Hell takes up side 5. Just Heaven and Hell. It's like 14 minutes long. It's great. Love the Ronnie James Dio Sabbath. Alright. Found a copy of Living Colour Vivid. I think this was available on gold vinyl also, yellow vinyl. Gold or yellow, whatever. But it's just the black version, black vinyl. It's a pretty cool find. I'm really happy to find this. It's just a compilation, but I don't know if I've ever seen it on vinyl, to be honest. It's Raven, The Devil's Carrion, I think's how you pronounce it. Which I looked that up, and it just means carcass or dead body or something like that. So the devil's carcass, I guess. But this is a double. It's on Raw Power. It came out like in '84, if I remember right. I don't see the year now, but it's pretty early, you know, Raven stuff. But I was definitely happy to find that. This, I actually have a sealed copy and was going to pull it out because saw somebody else show it, which was George. And I was like, man, I got that, I just never opened it. I need to pull it out. And before I got around to opening it up, I came across another copy. Just Taggart, going down laughing. And until I saw his video, I didn't realize this was the singer that had been in Samson. But it's pretty cool. It's just you know, hard rock kind of stuff. It was the year '76. This was pre-Samson, I guess. But that was pretty cool. Like I said, I've had it forever, and I just never got around to opening it, and I wasn't sure what it was, to be honest. Then I saw George show it. I thought, man, I gotta check that out. And then, like, literally the next couple of days, ran across the copy. This is an upgrade. I have a copy of this, but it has a warp to it. Plays okay, but it just bugged the piss out of me. It had a warp, so found another one. Overkill, Under the Influence. And this thing's like pretty close to near mint. Love old Overkill, the early stuff, and the new stuff. Last couple albums have just, you know, been amazing. Heavy as crap. A lot of people kind of turned off by Blitz's vocals, but he doesn't bother me. I like him. This was a blind buy. Had built up some credit or whatever, you know, one of those punch cards. Thought I'd try something I'd never heard of before. And it was pretty cool. Aura. And it's from, it's like mid-70s, and they were from San Francisco, and kind of like, you know, psychedelic funk, maybe, I guess is how you could say, or what you could call it. beautiful label on it. But yeah, it's just one of those newer reissues of something forgotten and odd, which I like forgotten and odd stuff, so went ahead and grabbed it. But it's pretty cool. Hang on to it. I actually have this. This is kind of an upgrade too. This thing's in real nice shape. It's a BOC, Fire of Unknown Origin. And I've been in a little bit of a BOC kick here lately. The Oyster Cult. That was sounding real good the other day. Alright. This is a true full-on 100% Grail for me. Been wanting to get this forever. And actually, let's cut it here. I'm going to grab the other albums by this band just to kind of do it all at one time. So, good. Okay, back. Like I said, this is like a full-on Grail. I've been looking for this forever, and I just lost my mind and paid way too much for this. But I got it. It's in the shrink. It's like beautiful shape. Plays perfect. I'm really happy with it, and I'd do it again. So, but kind of completes the early stuff I was looking for. Okay, this band is Dirty Looks. They were kind of split in their career, split between San Francisco and Pennsylvania, like the York, Philadelphia area, I think. They even come down, you know, DC, Baltimore, played around this, up and down the East Coast. They ended up assigned to Atlantic. They were one of those bands, you know, East Coast band. But they were also in San Francisco. But actually, Henrik, the singer, just passed away not long ago, maybe a year, something like that. But a great band, just good hard rock with heavy metal leanings, AC/DC-ish towards the end especially. But killer band. I saw them open for, went to see LA Guns at a fairground, had never heard of Dirty Looks, and they opened up for LA Guns and just completely kicked their ass. They were great. And I've been a fan ever since, seen them 2 or 3 times, you know, total, and just loved them. But anyways, I had all the early stuff except for the first self-released EP that they did, and finally found it. Popped up on eBay. Not the greatest cover, but Dirty Looks. Here's the label. 4 tracks total. And like I say, it's pretty no frills. But this thing's still in the shrink. The vinyl looked unplayed. It was just beautiful. So, and like I say, I just totally spent stupid money on this, but was completely utterly happy with it. So, good to go. And I grabbed these just real quick. Come on, I'm talking about Dirty Looks. This is the self-titled Dirty Looks. This was on Axe Killer, which is a French label. I think this was also released maybe by the band, which I don't have a copy of that, but that version may have a black and white cover, I think. But just great band. And next up was In Your Face. This was on Sticky Records out of Pennsylvania, Sellens Grove, PA. And some of these tracks ended up on the albums they did for Atlantic. Yeah, they redid them. And actually, this was my first like hard to find Dirty Looks I picked up, and spent even stupider, that's a word, money on this. But that was probably 10 years ago. And then I found another one for like, that's not the price, but I think I paid like $8 or $10 for another copy, so I jumped on that. Anyways, they got signed to Atlantic, and this was their first release on Atlantic, Pull From The Wire. And I completely love this album. This is just a great rock and roll summertime AC/DC-ish album. And their next album was Turn of the Screw. And I believe that was the last album on Atlantic. And then they went on one or two other labels like Mirror and something else. But they were just a no-frills, cranked up Marshall sounding band. They were great. But they actually had a good many albums after this, you know, going into the 90s on, you know, mainly CD releases. I don't think anything else was put out on vinyl, at least I've never seen it. But, yeah, just always a fun band. Alright, keep going here. Enough with Dirty Looks. Just excited about a Grail. Next is Lion, Trouble in Angel City. This is pretty cool. It's on Grand Slam. It's Korean pressing. And this band had Doug Aldrich, who did time with Whitesnake, who's still with Whitesnake now, and Dio, and is a hell of a guitar player. Alright, next, kind of a hard album to find, and this is an original, Candlemass, Nightfall. Came across this, I don't know, a little while back, and this thing's pretty much near mint. So it's great, you know, doom, Sabbath-y kind of metal from the 80s. This I'd never seen. Ran into it at a shop a couple weeks ago. Never heard this album, never even knew it existed. It's Nuclear Assault, Out of Order. It's from like 92, 91. I kind of lost track of them after the 80s, I guess. But it's Nuclear Assault, you know. And I think that's it. Oh, I got one more. Let me grab this. This is a really cool find. Alright, I found this at a shop last weekend. Went in, bought a couple things, and was talking to the guy, and he's like, oh, I did get one more crate in if you want to look through them. I haven't even priced them yet. And I'm like, well, yeah, you know. Pulls it out, and actually I pulled out some really cool stuff, but I haven't listened to them yet. I'll show you those down the road. This one I just listened to last night, I think it was. And I've heard it before, but it was just like, I did have it on vinyl, and this thing is like immaculate. It's Trouble, the Skull. This is an original. I think it's been reissued here lately. Man, this thing is like beautiful. Other than real tiny hole punch here. You can see it more on the back where it came through. But man, it still has a gloss, and the vinyl is brand new looking. I'm wondering if it had ever been played. It was actually tight getting it onto the spindle. But had to grab that at a really good price. So, alright, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to do a quick update, and I guess it kind of got wrong there with the Dirty Look stuff, but oh well, it's price pay. So, well, thanks to all the subscribers. I've been picking them up slowly, keep on chugging along. I'm almost up to 400 the last time I looked, like 380 something or whatever. But thanks everybody who watches, man. I can't believe I have that many subscribers, and yeah, appreciate everybody that comments. Alright, see y'all later.